Live. There we go. Great American morning, everybody. Very excited to be with you right now. Miguel Rodriguez here for the Baker Show, gentlemen. And before I begin, let me fix my layout for a second so you can see some of our wonderful sponsors. Soam Cigars, Apostate, Artisanal del Tobacco, GTO, Artista Cigars, Family by Loyalty, Kiki Moment, of course, Pariah Cigars, which we are talking about right now, and we are getting into the last one of the 5 pack, which you will be getting if you are part of the Smoking Hot Summer Pack, and that is going to be our California Dreamin' Volume 2. Very excited to get this out to you guys. I hope you will enjoy it because once we have no more, we will have no more. We don't make any after this. We have so many left. I'm not going to tell you how many because it's not a whole lot. But once they are gone, they are gone. Put out of here. Finito, finished. And this is actually going to be a Dominican natural wrapper over a Dominican piloto binder, Dominican Nicaraguan, and U.S. broadleaf fillers. And I'm going to go ahead and put that. There we go. If I can show it off a little bit, me torching this guy up. I see fuel, and it doesn't want to do it, so that's fun. So I got the bigger guy here too, but the bigger guy here has been giving me problems in the morning. There we go. Right up. Oh, Frankie. Thank you. Let's get the shit out of me. What? Oh, okay, give me it. Sorry, everybody. All right, there we go, people. Sorry, Freya was not wanting to be inside the house right now. Is what it is. You can kind of see her in the background there. I'll push this back a little bit. Freya, what are you doing? Girl, look up. Nope, no, she don't want to look up right now. That's okay. Get a little bit of lighting on this side. There we go. There we go. All right, guys. So again, natural wrapper, Dominican piloto binder, Dominican Nicaraguan, and U.S. broadleaf fillers for this guy, making it a wonderfully balanced, delicious stick. Not too heavy. You're going on that medium side. Nothing too crazy for anybody out there, and for most people to be able to enjoy and enjoy any time of day. Those, of course. Sorry, guys. This weather of being in the AC and then in the heat, because it's already like 85 degrees out here, just wonderfully warm. Love it so much. I don't really. That's a lie. So for those of you who tuned in last night for a Don Dorteo interview with Juan and Aaron, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Got a lot of information out of them, how the process works for Don Dorteo, what it entails to run such a successful boutique brand right off the bat, doing some wonderful work across the board. I mean, there is not much more good you can ask from a company. Like they are doing absolutely phenomenal work, phenomenal cigars, the right way, telling their story and building a scene that will last for the ages. That is the second train in like 10 minutes, which is awesome. Like, one set of tracks. I don't even know how they get that to happen. It's impressive. Impressive indeed. I'll let it have its moment, a long moment apparently for some reason. But we'll go into a little quick recap of this week starting on Monday. Monday was the Lucky You. our Connecticut wrap, Dominican binder, Dominican, African Cameroon, and Pennsylvania Herald filler. That goes into Tuesday, which are League of Assassins. This is the Sumatra over the same construction as the Lucky U, which is again Dominican binder, Dominican, African Cameroon, Pennsylvania Herald fillers. Going into Wednesday was the Echo and Las Calles. And Las Calles, the made in the streets, are Habano wrap spicier guy, starting to ramp up in the strength there. That's where the turn goes from that mild to medium plus. This is that medium plus range right there that you don't want to miss. Especially if you're not a fan of very light cigars, the Echo and Las Calles is where it starts to become much heftier as far as strength goes. And they're all very flavorful across the board, very flavorful. But the Echo is where the flavor and strength ramp up at the same time. Rounding out the four core line, you've got the Trust the Process, which is which is our Mexican San Andreas Maduro cigar, the heaviest of the bunch, the darkest of the bunch. Those got those really nice coffee and chocolate notes. Got a nice leatheriness to it, some oaky deep in there with that mineraliness you only get from a Mexican San Andreas wrapper. Could not be more proud of that cigar. Absolutely love it. I believe you will too, especially if you are a Maduro fan, a San Andreas fan. If you are a fan of heavier cigars and you want something that's going to give you a nice night out, that is a good cigar for that. It is a fantastic deal for those who like heavier sticks. But of course, that digs all the way to Thursday, being Friday today. Right here in my hand, that is where we have the California Dreamin' Volume 2. I hope you guys will try this guy out as well as soon as you can because there are no more after this. Ugh, it was killing me this morning. Smoke output is phenomenal today. Burn line is going pretty dang well. It might be warm, but at least it is made a lot cooler um, in the fond sense to have this cigar on hand. So I'm very happy about that. Again, a big shout out to Don Doroteo for hopping on the show with us last night. I really do appreciate that. I love having those guys on, and I hope to get them on the morning show pretty soon, so they give us a full tour of the facility while there's still light out. That's probably was a difficult thing to talk about everything that you could show right behind you if there was just more light. You need that daylight. You need that sunlight because it's very difficult to light up an entire farm when you have, nothing to do or when you have no lights to do it with, especially at night, how dark it is. Yeah, when there's no light pollution, you really know how dark it is. And I think those moments are pretty awesome. You can see the sky better, the stars are out, the little lights you do have, you see exactly how bright they are. But if you need the light pollution, you need other people's illumination, really hard. It's really hard when you miss it. So is this Friday is what, the 12th today, I believe. I hope it's the 12th. I think I put that in the description. So let's go with yes. It is in fact Friday. What is going on this weekend, people? Is Friday the 12th, not the 13th. Friday 13th, not this particular month, but it could happen sometime, sometime soon, hopefully. What is on the docket? What do we got planned? Where are we going? What are we smoking? Is there any plan, or do we got to work? I know I will be working and plotting because both are not mutually exclusive, and I am excited to announce that we will be going to an event tonight for Sohm Cigars. That is for Vlad and his brand Sohm, which is absolutely phenomenal. If you guys have not had it, you guys are going to want to try it. It is going to blow your mind. It is absolutely phenomenal. Decadent cigars, I would say. Luxurious is exactly what this experience is. And I think if you give it that chance and you give it a moment to enjoy it, you will agree with me on that. Oh, excuse me. Now, having said that, what events are happening in your guys' neck of the woods? I'd love to hear more about whatever might be going on in the local brick and mortars in your area, whatever might be worth traveling to if you got something kind of close by, or at least it's not too far or worth the distance, because there's a lot of events like that that, hell, maybe you hop on a plane and it's still decent enough to go to. Like, oh no, this is worth the plane trip. This is worth the trek. It's worth the ticket price, whatever it may be. What do you guys got going on out there? I don't know what Freya's got going on. She's being a weird dog right now. She's being a Freya dog. It's okay. Um, my God. Having said that, we're supposed to have certain person on today, but she is probably not showing up. We're already 10 minutes in, so I'm just going to wrap this at 20, just for today. What was I going to say? Oh my gosh. Yes, Smoking Hot Summer packs again, guys. For those who want to get a hold of it, that is 5 cigars, as the description might say, 5 model prints, 3 stickers, 2 live events, August 2nd and August 31st, and a T-shirt to go along with it. I know some of you guys have already picked it up, and I'm very thankful for that. Really do appreciate you guys' support, and I hope we can make this a really fun experience and continue to do it year after year after year. But the only way we do things that happen year after year after year is if they get the support they need up top. Like nobody buys a pack, then we can't do anything about it. If only a certain amount of people do, we can't justify doing it again and again. We gotta make that happen, guys. We gotta make this happen. I believe in you. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Delicious, nutty notes, a little bit of hay to it, some cedar, a bit of coffee on that back with cream. It is pretty dang delicious, guys. A little bit of spice too there, but not too much. It is a very medium cigar. It's not too heavy as strength wise, but delicious in flavors. A lot of flavors going on all at once, as I described. And now it wants to burn a little funky. A little funky. And the lighter doesn't want to work again. I love that. What is going on out there? What are you guys planning for today? I know it is Friday, and I know still technically gotta work, but it's less work, honestly. It feels less, at least. I know my day's going to be easier than the rest of the week has been. A lot of holes fixed in walls and a lot of, coating fresh paint on stuff and running around like crazy, even in this heat. 114 yesterday. There was 112 yesterday. 111 today. Um, but the good news is by this time next week, it'll only be like 101. It's only going to be 100 degrees. That's it. That is it. And that is enjoyable. That is breezy, fresh feeling days here in Bakersfield, California, especially during the summer. You hit 95 to 100 and it stays about that, you're okay. Honestly, it's a lot better than that 105 um, to 110 and that 110 to 115 range, which is just god awful brutal. It feels like we're not just being cooked, we're being harassed in that heat. It is literally trying to mug you as you're trying to do whatever it might be. There we go. Ooh, ooh-wee. Try to see what's going on behind me, but I don't know what's going on. So it is what it is. Now, what do we have going on? Byron, how you doing, brother? Good morning to you. Great American morning. Hope you are having a great Friday. Hope it's starting out, or I hope it's leading in, excuse me, to a good weekend. I was just talking about an event tonight for Sohm Cigars. If you have not heard about them yet, do not worry because they are a sponsor of the show and they are doing some excellent work, and you're going to hear about them. They have a very good staying power, and I think you're going to enjoy some of their cigars. I will have to get some pictures out there again. I know we posted them before. I know we've talked about them before. I know we've had Vlad on, but I also know that you can't watch every single episode, guys. I know that. That's not a fair thing to ask. So we'll definitely need to get him back on. We'll need to talk more Sohm cigars, and we'll need to get the word out more often. And that happens tonight. That starts tonight, and we'll make it continue and continue and continue for as long as we possibly can, because they are great sticks. great company with a great guy behind it. There's a whole bunch of reasons to smoke Sohm cigars, and I hope you will try them out. There we go. A little weird of a burn still, so I'm gonna tap this guy. Yep, there we go. I apologize, guys. It is still again very difficult to go from, you know, 75 or 78 and the AC to 85, 90 degrees out here. Really messes with. Oh yeah, it's just not the business. It's 100 degrees all day long, and then all of a sudden you go inside any AC for a little while, and that weather change, that little temperature change, really messes with you. It messes with me at least. I mean, if you go into an 80-degree room, that's 30-degree difference here in Baker. That's literally 30 degrees. It's crazy how much colder that is, and still not very cold. Uh, it's burning hot in the middle of summer if it's 80 degrees inside, and yet we keep our thermostats around there. No, I don't think anyone keeps it 80 during the summer, right? Or during the winter. That sounds crazy. 75. 75 during summer, 75 during winter. You're good to go. For those just joining, I am smoking the California Dreamin' Volume 2. That is our natural wrapper over Dominican Piloto binder, Dominican, Nicaraguan, and U.S. broadleaf fillers. Some delicious, delicious heavy cigar right here. Heavy in flavor, not heavy in strength. I would say it's a medium, uh, mild to medium strength, but you can absolutely enjoy it with a heavier drink, I think, in my opinion. A heavier drink, I think. There we go. Heavier thinking. No. And for those who watched last night, thank you again for that. We were talking with Don Dorteo while smoking the Salt of the Earth, which actually got an award um, from is it Experience magazine? I'll have to check the name again, make sure I get it right. But they got top number one cigar, boutique cigar of the year. And that is such an accomplishment across so many platforms because the more recognition you can get, why not? They put in so much hard work, and it shows in their cigar. Don Doroteo does some great work, and if they can get a little bit of praises from a magazine or a company or whomever, like we've done before, we put them in our list since knowing them. That's how good the cigars have been. Any acolyte like that is definitely worth mentioning because they deserve those praises, they deserve those cheers, and they deserve that reward and that award, excuse me. And I could not be happier for them. Could not be happier for them. God, I feel a little bite in S this morning. I can't get my words together. I think I'm gonna wrap it for right now, guys. Try to start my Friday a little early. I hope you guys have a great Friday as well. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Do me a favor, if you have not checked it out yet, go hit that link in the description below. Use promo code 20 off summer if you'd like 20 bucks off that. You can get an extra pack of Pariah cigars for 50% off when you purchase the Smoking Hot Summer pack. You can't ask for more than that. I think it's a great deal. I hope you guys will take advantage. I hope you will enjoy it and you will smoke some with us when it comes time. August 2nd, August 31st. I hope you will enjoy, guys. I hope you will stick with us. And I hope you have a safe, relatively cool, fantastic weekend. And above all, I hope you have a great American morning, guys. Take care. I will see you Monday. Um, more guests are being lined up as we speak. Quite a few different aspects of the industry, and I'm trying to expand out of that too. Maybe get some people in other industries and other ideas to talk shop on the show with us. I would love for you to chime in on who or what kind of people you'd like to see on the show, and we'll take it from there. All right. We could do a whole European style weather. No, I'm just kidding. We can't do that. I can't do that because it's Facebook. They'll get mad at me. But you know what I mean. All right, guys. Y'all have a great morning, and I will see you next time.